Hey guys, had me a dream last night, a Christ dream last night, and here it is. All right. Okay, so it goes like this. I'm standing, and in front of me is a whole bunch of animals, hundreds of animals like penguins, bears, seals, walruses, just all these different types of animals. And it's like a zoo, right? But they're all beside each other. And so I'm watching all these animals, and then there's this big guy. He's all white. He's all white. His clothes are white. He's white. So he's like white, opaque white, but you can see through it. And he's there, and he's got like food in his hands, and he's feeding the animals. And then he's feeding all the different animals the food, and the animals are there eating food. And all of a sudden, he starts telling or making the animals do little backflips and stand on their heads and shit like that, like monkeys and stuff. So he's telling all these animals, he's like an animal trainer in a zoo. So do something cool, like clap your flippers, and here's a fish for you. So he does that, right? He does that over and over and over to all these animals. And there's one animal in front, I don't know what it was. I was watching it. I think it was a bear. I don't know. A bear or something. It was a bear animal. But there's an animal in front of me, and he had food, and he made the bear do something like a circus bear. You know how they do that in the circus? Make the fucking bear ride around a tricycle or something. Well, he did that, and the bear, he had the food, and he goes, walk around backwards in a fucking circle or something. And the animal did that, and it was going walking around backwards in a circle, and then he fed the bear, and all the other animals were like, and they started doing it. They started doing it exactly what, because the bear got food. All of a sudden, all the other animals started walking around backwards because they saw the bear get food, and all the other animals started doing it. And then as soon as the other animals started doing it, the guy, the trainer guy, he started giving all the animals food. Now all the animals started doing it. Learned. They learned how to get the food, and the trainer was real happy. And then so he does it to the bear again. He goes, and then the bear did another trick. Then all the other animals did another trick, the same trick, but none of them knew that until the animal, the bear, did the trick. So that happened about 2 or 3 times, and then the fourth time he goes, okay, and he thought of something else, and he made the bear do something. He told the bear to do something, and the bear did it. And then he went to feed it, and as he was feeding the bear, I'm looking at the bear, and the bear turned into me, and I'm looking at myself, and I fucking ate some food from the trainer guy. Then I woke up. As soon as I saw myself, I woke up, and as soon as I go, what the hell? I said, what the hell kind of dream is that? Just to myself. And all of a sudden, JC comes in and goes, do you get it now? I'm like, oh no, here we go. So, basically, the trainer guy is your president, your CNN, your Fox, the left and the right fighting each other, telling you what to do. Who's going to tell you what to do? Right? And the best way to do it is out of fear, right? Coronavirus. Put on your face mask. Is your face mask on? Here you go. Have some food. Okay. Second thing, stay 6 feet away from each other. Here's some food. You get it? And that is what's going on. with the media. And it's not just the media, it's whoever controls you by a means, by fear, food, 10,000 other fucking factors, sex, drugs, rock and roll. Who's controlling your brain? You gotta see it like that. And when they're controlling your brain, remember what's in your subconscious. The yin yang. The good guy and the bad guy. Which one of those are being fed? And how you react to what's happening. So, basically, I do all my reverse speech from people. I need to know who's lying. Everybody's lying to some extent. The left and the right. Politicians, presidents, policymakers, they're all lying, period. But mostly I do the liberals because their shit is just great. It's all satanic. It's all bad. It's all controlling your Lucifer side in your subconscious. That's why I do the left. And not so much the right at this period in time, unless they change sides. They do that. Presidents, the left and the right. Remember when liberalism was more conservative back in the 70s? I don't know. But I consider myself a liberal. I'm like, yeah, man, that's cool. And all of a sudden, liberalism is like being an asshole. All of a sudden, I'm like, that's. Well, I ain't that. I ain't that. I ain't that. I ain't that. I ain't killing my kids. I ain't abortion and all this bullshit and running around and pedophiles on TV. And all of a sudden, that's a liberal. Well, all of a sudden, I turn conservative just because that shit's over the top, fucking crazy. That's a death sentence to me. Shit liberals do. Anyway, besides the point, I switched over to conservatives, so I do the reverse speech, and I'm hearing from all the news anchors on CNN, the Hillary Clintons, the Obamas. I'm hearing that in the reverse speech, they're always saying zoo, zoo, zoo. I ain't going down in the zoo. Or you go talk to the zoo. I ain't talking to the zoo. I ain't a part of the zoo. Stuff like that. I'm like, what the hell is a zoo? And this is in reverse speech. I realized the zoo is the public. The zoo is the public. It took me a while to figure it out. But I don't know. But I got it. Then they started making movies on Netflix about it. The zoo. Zoo. Go on there and see how many. Go online and just punch in the zoo. See how much shit comes up concerning the zoo. And it's all related to you. They look at you, the left and the right, as zoo animals to be controlled and be fed. Just like the dream I had last night with Christ of the trainer feeding the zoo animal. Put on your corona face mask. And they got you. They're controlling you. Now, what their agenda is could be any. What the hell was that? Did you see that? Like that, it went like that. I gotta check that out. Oh man, that would freak me out. So that was weird, man. They're controlling you. And why they control you? Because they have an agenda. They wouldn't do this without a reasoning outcome. It could be 3 years later or 2 years later. This coronavirus thing or other things, the fear they put into you, the school shit. And if they don't happen naturally, they got to control it. So what do? They make false flags. So what is Christ saying in that dream? Don't take sides. Don't do as they say. Use your head. Like if there's a real threat, follow it. Okay? But there comes a point in time when you gotta listen to your own reasoning in your head and realize you're being played as a goddamn fool. You're a fucking zoo animal. You are no worse than a chimp. You're just a chimp. It's a money-making chimp, and that's all they want. And they want to control you, and that's why this is happening. And that's what JC told me. He goes, the whole religion, your priest, religion, all religions, all politics, all news media, all magazines and ads and commercials on TV. Everything is made to control you. When I look at magazines, what do I see? Cars and sex. That's it. That's it. You walk down the street, what do you see? Half-naked chicks laying on the beach everywhere. So it's always in your face. It's always, and it's working, that Lucifer side. Okay? Sex. Right? Guys have it. They know it. They know this shit. And they work it, and they play you, and they're controlling you. Sex, sports, all of it. What is sports? Sports just put you back in your head. You have a favorite team, the good side. You have a favorite team, the bad side. And they're always on the screen pitching off. Same thing's going on in your head. It's pitching off. Lucifer and the Christ side. Call it Christ. Call it the good side. Good guy, Yoda. Bad guy, Lucifer. Lucifer, Christ, Yoda, Sith, whatever. Do you get it? Toronto Maple Leafs, the good side. Boston, Detroit, the bad side. The Bruins and the Wings. That's me. Toronto's the good side. Do no wrong. You could cross-check it. You could cross-check a Detroit Red Wings player in the face 100 times, and it would be perfect. It would be just fine. Yeah, good going, guys. You see? That's how they play you, man. Then it comes down to beer. What kind of man are you? What kind of beer do you drink? What kind of jersey do you wear? What kind of cologne do you wear? Fuck, it never ends, man. And that's where you live. Go out. You want to get out of that? Get Christ in you. Listen to him. Or throw your fucking TV in the garbage and go camping out in the mountains all by yourself without nothing and listen to nature talk to you. And listen to you talk to nature. And listen to what's going on inside your head. I gotta go, there's some asshole cutting the grass out there. See? There's a response for everything. Now, I just reacted to the guy out there cutting the grass negatively because he's pissing me off, right? So my Lucifer goes, right? You gotta manage that shit. Talk to you later, guys. That was my dream last night.